Is Malaysia safe for Americans and Europeans? Is Malaysia safe if you come from USA, Canada, UK, England, Australia, any of these worlds, right? Nobody asked this question, or nobody asked me this question, and I think it's for good reasons because Malaysia, and specifically, I can talk a little bit about Kuala Lumpur because here is where I've been for close to a month now. It's extremely safe. It's extremely safe. And from what I've experienced, all right? Now, I personally, from the city where I come from, country where I come from, neighborhood that I come from, it's a dodgy neighborhood. So I think I have developed, or I like to think that I have developed a little bit of common sense and a little bit more common sense when it comes to this type of things, safety and whatnot. Because obviously any city has its own areas. Okay, I don't know what the areas are here in Kuala Lumpur, and regardless of where you go, you still have to use some common sense. All right, so as long as you stay out of the dodgy areas of any city you're visiting, or if you do choose to go to the dodgy areas, and by the way, guys, for some reason I am attracted to these type of areas. I find beauty in these type of areas. I actually recorded some videos here in Kuala Lumpur with some places there that look a little dodgy. And I might play some footage, maybe in this video or maybe in another video of them, or maybe I will never use the footage. But if you do decide to go in this type of areas, just be vigilant. Just use some common sense, alright? Don't wear... I don't have any jewelry. I don't own jewelry, that's what I want to say. But if you do own jewelry, then don't wear jewelry in a dodgy area. Don't have your wallet flaunting or, in the back pocket of your jeans, but still half of it is outside, and it's visible. Just use some common sense. However, I think that's applicable absolutely everywhere you go. Okay, absolutely everywhere. But from my experience, Kuala Lumpur, it's an extremely developed city, one of the most developed cities that I've ever visited. All right. And the buildings here have security. Of course, it depends of what type of building you're in and how much you pay for rent. But for me, it's the first time I'm living in a building that has security. And I don't pay thousands of dollars to live in this place. It's the first time, and I'm not used to it. As I said, I come from a pretty dodgy area in my city, in a neighborhood that's a little dodgy. Yeah, it's very new to me, but here many buildings have security, so you can feel like you cannot feel safer than you would feel here, unless you're in the middle of nowhere, probably. Okay, and in that case, you probably ain't gonna be that safe either. But that's what I want to say. That's what I want to say. Kuala Lumpur is extremely safe. Okay, that's my experience with Kuala Lumpur. So it's very safe for Europeans or Americans or anyone coming from the West or Australia or any of those so-called developed countries. Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, is a really developed country. You know, it's one of the most impressive cities I've ever visited. So for sure. And I've been in quite a few big cities like Auckland, Austin, and so on. But I don't know how it is outside of Kuala Lumpur. I cannot talk about how it is outside of Kuala Lumpur. But my experience is that actually smaller cities are usually safer, you know. It's just because maybe there's not that much going on, you know, it's not that much craziness, it's not that much traffic jam and road rage, you know. So I would say that if you go in a city that's smaller than Kuala Lumpur, not as touristy as Kuala Lumpur, you'd feel and you'd be even more safe, you know, than in Kuala Lumpur. But that's my opinion. As I said, I cannot talk about other cities or other places in Malaysia too much. I can only talk about Kuala Lumpur. But I think Kuala Lumpur in this way can be a reflection of how safe this country is. And this country is really safe. All right, that's how I feel. That's how I feel, at least. Really safe, developed, beautiful. Now, that's it. That's it. Little off topic now. If you are interested in making money online and traveling, and how you can make money online while you travel, so you travel intelligently, email me. That's what I do. I work online. I'm a freelancer. I do Facebook ads and Instagram ads for local businesses mainly, and that's how I can afford to travel to Southeast Asia. So if you're curious about that, want to make money online, want to make money with digital marketing, shoot me an email and let's take it from there. That's all I had to say in this video. See you in the next one.